Thanks for watching me, man. Nice meeting you too. Still with you, man. How old are you now? 21. 21. Hey. 21. What's up?
Where you get your beats? HustleDreamProduction.
Alright you guys, so before you actually start cutting, what you want to do is comb the hair out, lay the hair down in place. You want to start off neat, because if you just go right in, start cutting on a sloppy canvas, the end result will be sloppy. So make sure you start off neat. So my client wanted to take everything down on the sides to a 3-guard. So what I did is I got my 3 with the lever open, and I'm just going up, taking off all the bulk that's on the sides, using my comb to feed the hair into the teeth of the blade. Alright, so now I'm gonna give my client shape at the top. I'm gonna clip her over comb, basically digging my comb in to where that 3-guard was, and just kind of checking from side to side how much I want to cut off. Alright, so what I'm basically gonna do is look in the front of my client's head and just kind of gauge how far in do I want to go, and how far out do I want it to be. Do I want it to be a slant, or do I want it to be straight up? In this case, I kind of want it to be at a little bit of slant. So now that I have the shape that I want, but trust me, this isn't the final shape, I'm gonna use my Babyliss FX trimmers to basically set in my bald line, and I'm gonna set it in a slight rainbow-like shape because I always like adding a bend to my blends. Next, using my Stylecraft Instinct with the lever fully open, I'm going up about a ½ inch, making sure I use my corners the entire time, making sure I go over that guideline multiple times to ensure that it's at that length. So next, I'm gonna put on my 1-guard with the lever open, doing basically the same thing, going up about a ½ inch, making sure I use my corners as I set in my guideline. Now putting on the 2-guard with the lever fully closed, I'm just making sure that the top blends in with that 3-guard that I had already put in on the sides. Now that I have my guidelines set in, it's time to take out the guidelines, and every time you take out the guidelines with each motion, you're using the flick out motion. So right now, I got my 0-guard on with the lever closed, and basically I'm just flicking out that middle line. Now I'm starting below the line, flicking to the line, using my corners the entire time. Now in some cases, that 0-guard can't take out that middle line. All I do is go in with my lever open, using my corners, and just basically detail. Now with the lever fully closed, in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Now make sure you use your corners the entire time. Make sure you start below the line, flick to the line, and adjust your lever as you go up. Now I'm going to use my Stylecraft Unos to basically make the bottom half razor bald. It makes it bald, and also it adds another transition to your blend. Next is detailing. All right, detailing is something that it separates you from just being an average barber. All right, what I like to do is I like to go in and use my mirror. The mirror shows you a different perspective on the blend that you can't just see just head on. All right, sometimes you're gonna have to rest your eyes. That's what I do as well. I wait about 5 seconds and come back to the blend and just do some detail work. By detailing, I take my corners of the blade and I just get in those areas where I see bulk. This is gonna set you apart from just the average barbers in your shop. All right, detailing is very important. It shows the client how much you care about their haircut. Because let's be real, a lot of barbers don't really care about the quality of the haircut. Some barbers, they care about just getting the client in and out, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, to be an elite barber, to be a barber that's booked with a full-blown schedule, all right, that's a barber that actually cares about his clients, all right, and not somebody that's just caring about getting that money. But getting to the money is cool though, don't get me wrong, getting to that money is cool, but when you care about the way your client looks more than the money is just gonna come. Now, as far as the back taper goes, I use the same exact steps that I use on the sides. I go in and set my bald line, lever open, 1 guard open, 2, then I drop back down, clear out that middle line with the 0 guard close and a flick out motion. Then I focus on that bottom line, boom, in a flick out motion, knock out that bottom line, and lastly, detail your work, all right? You already know. So my client wanted me to create his hairline. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab about a 1/2 inch of hair. I'm gonna pin the hair up so the hair will stay. And basically, I'm just gonna use a 1.5 guard to cut all the baby hairs off, all right? So after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and line them up. So right here in this area, I'm just gonna use my shears to take off this bulk. So sometimes the liners just can't take this heavy bulk. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like
God did.
YouTube. This is a cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, Hustle Dreams Production, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official 360 Jeezy and my Instagram is 360 Jeezy. But it's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here.